First thing that comes to mind when I hear Chris's name is love and just this energy. You know, when he walked in a room, it changed the energy of the room, and he just had this boisterous laugh and humble way about him. The way he lived his life is also the way his life ended. He protected other people. He and his friend Chad Littlefield were trying to protect and serve somebody that they thought was in need of help. And unfortunately, you know, this person was not represented to them accurately, and they thought it was helping a veteran just like they had hundreds of other veterans who had PTSD, but unfortunately, they didn't get good information. And I feel that Chris was taken advantage of because he was known around town as the guy who would help anybody. And so somebody from the community, I feel, took advantage of that for whatever reason they had and put him in a dangerous situation. And unfortunately, you know, it led to the murder of him and his friend in such a horrific, cowardly way, with every intention to absolutely kill in a very violent, brutal, surprising way without them even having a chance to see it coming. He was humble, kind. He was a warrior both on and off the battlefield. He was most known in the public as the American sniper, or the most lethal sniper in U.S. history, but he was the guy who also said he'd rather have been known for the number of lives that he saved. He was the ultimate protector, an incredible father, and a wonderful husband. I loved him with everything I had. What we'd heard from American Sniper, the book, in the movie, is that people were healing from it. They were feeling like they weren't so alone. So decided to write American Wife for a couple of reasons. One is, I knew it would be very painful, but I also felt a strong desire to write a book that would help give voice to the wives. And I don't think it's exclusive to veterans and first responders either. I've known a lot of different spouses who can relate. And the other thing was just that there's so much more to Chris than people saw really in American Sniper. And I figured if people loved him for what they knew, I wanted to kind of give that gift to Chris and to them to be able to show the other parts of him that I think are equally as important, if not more. And I really felt like I could achieve those two goals if I was able to really just sit down and be very raw and very vulnerable.